ride along with us as we continue to explore California's northern coast with a ride on the Skunk Train in Fort Bragg. All aboard for today's Skunk Train adventure. With its affordable overnight accommodations, the city of Fort Bragg has traditionally served mainly as a stopover for coastal travelers and for those visiting nearby Mendocino. But in the heart of Fort Bragg's downtown, just off of Highway 1, you'll find the old train station that serves as home to the popular Skunk Train. Since the 1990s, the Skunk Train has been using a scenic rail line built in 1885 to bring trees cut down in inland forests into Fort Bragg, where they were milled and shipped by boat throughout the state. The Skunk Train's name comes from a commuter train that used to run through the region, burning an odorous fuel. Today, the Skunk Train mainly uses a diesel engine with a steam locomotive utilized on select dates. The railroad track winds its way through hard-to-reach undeveloped terrain along the Noyo River. Riders travel back through time, learning about the logging industry's history as they pass abandoned logging industry remnants. For the most part, the Skunk Train offers their signature half-day round-trip excursion. It's a round-trip adventure along the same stretch of track that turns around halfway through at a rest station. Here you'll find restrooms, a gift shop, and a variety of places to grab a drink or buy to eat. While you're taking a break and enjoying the towering redwoods, the train crew is busy moving the engine to the opposite end of the train for the return trip. So, if you don't switch seats when you reboard for the return trip, you'll experience the exact same views as you return to Fort Bragg. While both sides have great views, the riverside views have the edge. At the start of the ride, just as you exit town until you reach the tunnel, the river is on the north side of the train. After the tunnel, and for the majority of the ride, the river is on the south side of the train. Experiencing the views from both sides during your trip keeps things interesting in both directions. And to liven things up, you can venture out onto the popular outside observation deck at any time. Entertainment is often on hand to liven up the journey, and you'll find a concession stand selling snacks and beverages throughout the trip. The Skunk Train schedule varies throughout the year, and it often sells out. Because of this, advanced reservations are recommended. When returning to the station in the afternoon, check to see if the miniature railroad is open on the other side of the tracks. Normally free to Skunk Train riders, this local volunteer effort offers a lot more than just a miniature railroad when you follow the trains inside to the exhibit. From the Skunk Train to the lumber industry, railroads have played an important role in Fort Bragg's history, starting with the removal of cut trees from inland forests to the trees' delivery at the coastline for milling and shipment of lumber throughout the state. This fun visual history makes a great finish to your Skunk Train adventure. It's a good idea to pair the Skunk Train with other local attractions when visiting this remote destination. At minimum is also a trip to the scenic nearby town of Mendocino, 10 miles to the south of Fort Bragg. For more information, please view our additional content on the Skunk Train, Fort Bragg, Mendocino, and other nearby attractions. Get out there and enjoy the California roads and have fun exploring.